That will be a thing if it
Yeah.
continues to happen. I don't. Every coaching seat is hot if you really think about it. Like
Yeah.
very rarely are you going to go into a situation and say, "I'm not letting this guy leave." Even somebody like Mike Tomlin, who makes the playoffs every single year, he's got obviously he was constantly on the hot seat because they couldn't get over the hump. There's always something coming up for you. So of course DQ is on the hot seat, and what I would say is if Ben Johnson is correct in his estimation with David Blau being one of the young up and coming head coaches in the NFL, I think that we're kind of seeing the writing on the wall for how this is going to go about. I'm not going to go as far as to say that DQ is going to be out after next year, but I do
Right.
think that continuity is very important, especially for a franchise that continuously did not have continuity. So, as much as I want to see the ball rolling, I understand where DQ is at the moment. And at some point, Josh Harris and company, and you got Magic Johnson in their ear as well, saying like we need results. That I'm not okay with losing constantly, and I get that. But continuity is very important. It's not as many people put as much stock into continuity. They think it's being attached to mediocrity. It's not that. From a ball player perspective, you can't come into a year not knowing how it's going to be for you. Like you have to be able to know what you're walking into, what you're supposed to be expected of, and how you're supposed to produce. And if you constantly bring those kind of questions into a guy, you're going to get less out of them, in my personal
Yep.
opinion. But for
Agreed.
overall, it's good to have pressure. Of course, it's good to have pressure, especially on DQ and company.
Yep.
Anything
Completely
else you want
agree.
to? Anything else you want to say, Keith, before we head out?
No, man, listen, I appreciate you. I know we've tried to connect a few times. It's tough, you know. Listen, man, you got grown kids. You're going to be in sports. It's have fun while you do this because I'm in the stage of my life now where I've had to give up. I've had to give up quite a bit, and to be quite honest with you, man, with my son being in high school, and I know you didn't ask to hear all this, but
I'm listening.
um,
I'm here.
I think that this is something that's so important. Timing for me couldn't have happened any better than it did when we all got so close to the team at the time that we did during the whole name change and all of that. And we all got to experience so many cool things that a lot of people can say that, or can't say that they did.
Yeah.
And now, that has shifted and changed, which I'm completely fine with because my life is actually shifting and changing as my kids are getting older too. I'm preparing my son who is now in high school, and he's running marathons, he's training every summer, he's playing football, basketball, he's nonstop. This summer, this spring and summer, he's going to be positional training, for defensive end, and he's going to be starting varsity next year
Woo!
as a sophomore. You know what I mean? And so as those things in my life change, my fandom kind of has to take a back seat. So to be able to have the opportunity to come and talk a little bit of football because I haven't had much time to do it, on X and catch up with you, you know, definitely appreciate it, man. Thanks for letting me pour out my whole life story to you.
No, dude, I love to hear it, and you're absolutely right because those years were special. With the
Ah,
team,
there we go.
they
He's
absolutely.
gotten so big, man.
Yeah, he has. He's wearing like size 7T, like 7 year old now, and he's only four,
Yeah,
about to turn
there
five.
you go.
But like you're right, because what we were able to do was really awesome, and I don't
Yeah,
take it for granted whatsoever. I understand where I'm at because I understand where you're at as well. This is family's more important, man. At the end of the day,
yep,
and as much as we love the team and we love talking about the team, you get to a point where your responsibilities are more important, and I
yep. They
totally get it.
shift.
I totally get it, dude. And we don't look at it as a bad thing that it's not here today, the same capabilities that we had in the past, but you just look at it and say, we did some really cool stuff, man. Like,
Yeah, man, we did. And not only that, we did cool stuff, but a lot of us met each other, man. A lot of
yep,
us, became close as fans and before I did all that, I kind of felt like I was a loner fan, right? I
yep,
didn't really know people and so to have that opportunity to not be a goofball on Twitter and really actually get to meet you in person and then to be able to have like these kinds of conversations once in a while, on your podcast. I mean, you've been killing it, man. You've been doing such a great job. I know who your guests are on. I watch your, and listen to your pod, when I can, for the most part. And just keep doing your thing, man. You're killing it out there.
Not really, but I appreciate you for saying it, Keith. We're just trying to get
You
by as
are.
much as we can. We all have responsibilities. Hall's got kids
Yep.
now, and Reed, of
I know.
course, is working
Yep.
and his schedule. So it's been a crazy 2 years for us personally. But man, we had so much fun doing things that nobody else has done before. And I know
Yep.
what that is like. That you experienced it as well. You didn't expect or think that was possible to possibly happen. You're grateful
Never.
that it did, and as much as you would love for that to continue to happen, you're not going to lose sight of what it was.
No, definitely not going to lose sight of what it was. But again, it all ended for me when it was supposed to, because now my
Yeah,
time is with my kids,
my
and
man.
that's where I'm giving it 100% to it. And you'll see that shift in life too. But other than that, man, thanks a lot for letting me come on and kind of chit chat a little bit about my discrepancies with this football team. I really appreciate you.
Of course, Keith. Have a good night. And everybody who made it this far, you're a frickin' champion. Keith, before you get out of here, plug your social media handle, brother.
Oh man, it's at KG Skins 26. KG Skins 26. Drop me a line, and we'll have a conversation.
Yeah, and don't get on Keith too much, all right? Just take it easy.
Yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Take it easy. I say off the wall stuff, but I don't really mean it. I don't mean it. I'm an emotional guy. Wearing my emotions on my sleeve. Cut me some slack.
Right, my man. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the playoff games. Washington football. Woo! What's up, everyone? This is Kyle from the Burgundy Zone. We are releasing our own merch to support the show. If you want to rock the Burgundy Zone logo or you want to see Reed's face on your shirt, we got it. We're starting with t-shirts, hoodies, and zip-up. So if you're a fan of the show, make sure you snag one before they are gone. Check out the link in our bio on Instagram, or you can find the link in the description of the video. Thanks again for all your support. Until next time.